Yo, what is up, my mans, womans, attack helicopters, and soccer players? Welcome back to another video. So, today, I'm going to be talking about random stuff. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. I probably named this something depending on what I'm talking about. Hold on. Okay, so I had an ad. Now, I'm just going to be doing some uncut videos because I have a lot of videos, but anyhow, we don't need to go into that. Alright, so, I hear some green, man. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, dude. Stop it, please. Oh my gosh, dude, that was terrifying. I was trying to think of something to talk about, and I just hear some blocks placing behind me. I look around, and there's a man just molding right there. So, let's just go ahead and break his bed, I guess. Put this here. Now, for some reason, my keystrokes are not stroking like normal. And that's kind of scary. But, hey, you know... Oh my gosh. I do see that green's about to be rushed by yellow. Meaning, this is my chance, you know? So, here's the play, right? Come in from behind when he doesn't even expect it. Mink. No! Anyhow, so I want to tell you guys a story, right, from university. Now, I've been going to university for at least a semester so far, and there's been some pretty wild stuff. One of the things... Bro, red, come on, man. No! Cap! Are you trying to come to me? Get out of here. I just mined you. Yellow's gone. Alright. Red... I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this happens every single time I play on this map, where I get double rushed, but yellow team's out of the match, meaning there's no longer an incentive for green to not come to me. I don't really like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you some stories from university. Now, in university, we have lab, right? Now, lab is basically this class that's supposed to set you up for, you know, future sciencey stuff. So they have us doing all sorts of lab reports, and honestly, bro, I'll keep it a buck with you. Where did Red go? He's gone. I hate lab, honestly. It's so difficult. It's like such a tedious course, and don't get me wrong, right? It's not like if I don't like the people. However, I just get so unlucky with it. Now, in my first semester taking the class, it was like everybody was a god at doing lab. Right? I was paired up with these two people that were just the best in history at doing labs. And I was thinking, right, you know, I could take after them. Right? So you're not supposed to have partners in it. But, you know, we decided, hey, let's be partners. And every single lab, these guys are being finished within the first few seconds of the class, right? Like, bro, I don't understand it. Every single other person taking the class would be done after, like, 2 hours. These guys, they're being finished within the, like, first hour. That's how remarkable this was. And the TA himself was even gobsmacked. He's like, yo, how are you guys doing this? They're like, yo, we're just Asian. I'm like, how is that, or how am I supposed to get this, right? How am I supposed to get this capability? Well, hold on. Alright, he fell into the void. That's plot. Stop! Okay. I guess he threw a fireball whenever he was in the void. That scared me, I'll be honest with you. Now, I'm really not liking the direction this game is going. I could see pink going to red as red is closer. And they also have a direct bridge to gray. So that might give me a little... Oh yeah, he's going there. So I should be chilling for a little bit. I'm going to try and get iron armor and see how that goes. But yeah, so these people, they're great at lab. And I'm just shocked and I'm falling behind. And so after that semester, second semester comes. I'm like, yo, alright. Let's try. Because... in the end of the first semester, we did this one experiment, and we were supposed to just do some stuff with a liquid, right? Everything went wrong for me. Like, our substance was supposed to stay a liquid. There was nothing that we were doing that was changing states of matter in this experiment. I managed to go from a liquid to a solid via heat. How? I don't know. I also managed to get my round bottom flask stuck in the hot pot. And so I tell the TA about this because everything's going wrong in this experiment. And he starts laughing in my face. He's like, bro, I've never seen this in my life. I'm like, dog, that's not comforting to me at all. He's like, yeah, man, I've never seen this happen in like all of my time doing TAing. I'm like, hello? And so that happens. I'm like, oh, well, that's lovely. What am I supposed to do now? And so he goes, yeah, man, I'll be honest. You just got to pray. I'm like, bro, what? And so that happens. I'm like, yo, okay, what am I supposed to do now? And the lab happens. I managed to get like a curve on my grade because it wasn't supposed to happen. They didn't even know what went wrong, but they're like, hey, you know what? It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Oh man. So I'm not gonna lie. I thought my bed was broken, but this is probably me getting cooked here. Yeah. But yeah, man, so second semester starts, and now I'm here in this new lab class. Semester starts, and I'm thinking different. You know, last semester, I was trying to work on talking to people. I have since learned, talking to people is lame, it doesn't matter. No, but like, actually, the course load is just so intense, and most of the people in the classes, like, they're just on a different wavelength. And so, it's not even, like, effective for me to try. And so I'm like, alright, let me just focus on being successful here. Let me just focus on grinding, you know, getting all my coursework done for the lab, right? So that's my focus. This dude's not even here anymore. All right, free bed for me. And so I'm like, all right, yeah, let me just get my stuff done. There's some people next to me, but I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I'll be cordial. I'll talk a little bit, but that'll be it, right? And so I established some relations with this dude next to me. You know, I talk with him. I know his name and all that. That's about it. And so this lab comes up, right? We are dealing with hot 95% ethanol. Now, in essence, imagine like, for this experiment, we have to do recrystallization. And recrystallization is basically taking our product, and what we're doing is turning it into crystals, right? We're making some diamonds, pretty much. So we get our product, we need to put some hot 95% ethanol on this. And a hot 95% ethanol, that's basically just like, imagine hot water, right? We're putting some hot water on these different powder, and then that's going to turn into crystals. So that's what I'm doing, and since it's harder for me to multitask nowadays, and it's harder for me to, you know, kind of think ahead, do all these different steps, I decided, all right, let me set up my hot 95% ethanol like 20 steps in advance. Everybody else is able to operate faster than me still, and so it's not ideal for me, but I'm like, hey, you know what, it is what it is. I can't really control that. You know, people are faster than me. That's what happens. So I'm trying to like come up with ways to go around it. And so I decide, all right, this is what my play is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead. So that's why I do my hot 95% ethanol super early. So I do it super early. You know, I got it going. I haven't really done anything crazy, but, you know, it's movement. And so now the people next to me, the dude that I'm like partnered up with within my fume hood, I hear him all of a sudden go, yo, bro, I need to start getting on my recrystallization step. I'm like, oh, okay. Please don't try and, like, in my head I'm thinking, please don't ask to use mine, because I've been around this dude for a bit now. I know the type of guy he is, so I'm like, yo, okay, if he asks to use mine, I already know, like, I'm barely gonna have any left by the end. So regardless, after a little bit, I hear him talking about it with his friends, and he comes up over to me, slides up right next to my ear as I'm like focused on entering my stuff into the thing, right? Because basically, I don't know the word for it, but it's like a syringe, and it kind of looks like a mosquito's mouth. You go in and you like suck liquid out of it, right? So I'm sucking my liquid out of my utensils, and I hear it in the corner of my ear like,
hey bro, is that hot 95% ethanol?
I'm like shocked. I'm taken aback. I like kind of jump a little bit. I'm like, yeah, man, I got my hot 95% ethanol going. He goes,
oh, do you? Can I have some of that?
And I'm like, this dude's speaking mad breathy in my ear, but I'm like, hey, you know, sure, man, go ahead. I'm like, yeah, let me be nice. You know, this might pay me back in the future. Let me be nice, right? Let me be a homie. So I'm like, yeah, man, go ahead. You can take some. So he takes some. I have a lot of hot 95% ethanol, so there's no need for me to be stingy, right? Let's say like this whole like pillar right here is a hot 95% ethanol, like the beaker, right? I got to here of hot 95% ethanol. So there's a lot. And when you're doing the recrystallization, you really don't need a lot. You only really need like one, right? You don't need a lot at all. So I got my hot 95% ethanol going, and he gets some. I'm like, okay, cool. He didn't take a lot. That's fine. So I hear him, like, one of his friends come over, and he's like, yo, bro, what are you doing over there? And it, like the dude that took the hot 95% ethanol, let's call him Ahmed, right? So Ahmed, he's like, yeah, man, I got some hot 95. I'm doing my recrystallization step. He's like, oh, where are you doing recrystallization? Ahmed's like, oh yeah, man, doing recrystallization. You know, we out here, we are so locked in. I'm in my flow state, and in my head, I'm like, bro, please don't say it. Please do not say it. And his friend go, oh yeah, man, where did you get the hot 95% ethanol? I need to get some. I hear him, and I like this replays in my head 3 times, bro. It's like traumatic. You know in animes when they like run the scene back over and over? That's kind of what happens here. I hear him go, oh yeah, dude, you feel free to go over to his, go take some. I'm like, bro, what? This is not a foundation. There's not donations being made. I did the first one out of the kindness of my heart. I did not mean to like start something here. So his friend comes over to me. It's like, hey man, do you mind if I have some of it? I'm like, you know what? Sure. Cause he asked, you know, and it was kind of nice. I was like, yeah, sure, man. You could go ahead and take some. So bro comes over, he takes some. I'm like, hey, you know, that's fine. That's cool. Let's try and beat this guy here, maybe. I think I might be able to. He does outgear me. However, I am the one. I am the one. Yes, I don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Bro, no shot. No shot did I just get my ankles handed to me like that. Okay. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't looking good. Chief. Okay. Yo, alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and boy it, and I'm not dealing with that. Now, to this point, right, it's not too crazy. I'm fine with it to an extent, right? I mean, they're being nice, they're asking, right? I'm like, alright, that's cool. That's cool. I did not mean to buy a pickaxe of diamond variety. Never mind. Where's this dude? He's still over there? What? Is he in there? He's not! No. Could he have left? Oh, what if he's invis? Hold on. I think he might be... No, he's not. He's just chilling. Okay. Oh, ladder clutch. Bro, no shot. Wait, sir. Let's talk about this. Hold on. Sir, stop it. Stop. Okay. Looks like my bed's being broken here. Oh my gosh. There is several ways that could have gone. Where did he go? Invis! Let's go. You got a pearl? Let's go. No! Oh, I thought I had that. Oh, man. Alright, so we're back. Now, at first, I didn't mind, right? You know, it's just two people that came over with their mosquito-looking suckers, took some of my hot 95% ethanol. I'm like, alright, that's cool. I still got a lot left. I went from about like 3 blocks to now I got 2. That's still cool, right? Now, I hear his other friend come over, right? I'm looking away for a second. I hear like some steps coming in my direction. Dun. And I'm not doing that because he's fat or anything. He's not fat. It's just like, is amplified in my ears, right? I'm hearing some footsteps. And so, all of a sudden, I get shoved out of my fume hood. And bro comes in. He's like, hey, bro, I'm going to go ahead and get some of this hot ethanol real quick. Bro, I don't even know you. We haven't even talked. You didn't even ask. I'm like, hello? So he comes in, takes some of my hot 95% ethanol. I don't even know how to react, right? Because I'm shocked. You're gone? Let's go. I'm shocked. I'm like, yo, what am I supposed to do about this? So I just let him take the ethanol, right? And I just continued dealing with my stuff. Because I remember this one video I saw, right? And the idea behind this video was essentially, right? Let's say if my foot was just killing me, right? It's just killing me. Like, I'm on my knees and I'm begging. That's how much it's hurting. Yo! Anyhow, so I'm on my knees and I'm hurting, right? And so, wait, one second. Okay, sorry. Somebody fought me and I just wombo comboed him and I wanted to message my friend. And I also had to respond to my tutor because she's messaging me now. But, as I was saying, right? So, actually, I have 3 diamonds. I don't want to fight this right now, actually. I want to go cash this in real quick, get some protection. So I'm going to try and do that. But yeah, so they all came, took some of my hot 95% ethanol. I'm not really caring too much. I'm like, hey, you know. Now, for this, like, example, right? Let's say, like, the example is a little bit inappropriate, so I can't really say it on the video. But, let's say, right, my foot is just killing me, bro. Or, like, let's say my abdomen, bro. Let's say I ate some tacos, some Taco Bell. My abdomen is killing me, bro. Right? Hands on my knees. I'm begging. I'm in pain. Right? Hold on. Let's go ahead and Kerpongo this man's junkles real quick. He's gonna think I'm hacking for sure. Because this is my second time mollywopping him. Got him. I'm out of blocks. Does it matter? Maybe. I'm just gonna go over here to pink. I do see white over there actually, so Maybe if I stall, white might go over to pink. Let's see. What's white doing? They're just gonna go over to their own base. All right, they're dealing with pink. I mean green. So I think it should be fine for me to go over here. I've beaten this dude a few times. I don't really know how it's gonna work in 1v1 though. Fireball. Got him. Where's he at? Hello? Bro, oh my days. He's just lost in the sauce, man. All right, I'm gonna get some armors for the week. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, so the video basically is like, okay, yeah, ate this Taco Bell, stomach's in excruciating pain, but you know what? Like, he might have disrespected me, right? He might have, you know, crushed my heart. I might have proposed to him and he just rejected me flat out. But you know what? My stomach hurts. And that's what matters at the end of the day, right? So would I rather get stuck up on the fact that my stomach is in excruciating pain? Or, I mean, would I rather like focus on the fact that this dude disrespected me? Or would I focus on the fact that I'm in excruciating pain? And I'd rather focus on the fact that I'm in excruciating pain, right? He fell into the void. That's game for him. Anyhow, yeah, that's like the idea of it. And so I just kind of dismiss it. I let it go, right? Let's go, bro. Oh, he's gotten... Hold on. He's kind of cooking me up. Hold on. All right, let's eat my gapple. Eat a little snack. Snack break. And you're gone. GG. Okay. Now, it's just this one dude left. I want to... Oh, he's coming. I feel him. Now, I saw someone do this once. Alright. Come here. Come here. Stop it. Stop it. Don't run from me. Stop running from me. Come back to me, please. Please. I'm going to tell Zendaya on you. I'm telling Zendaya. You better cut that out. Please. Stop. Sir. Let's talk about this. Hold on. What is that cheese? What? Oh, what the frick? Okay. You know what I said about iron armor being for the weak? I'm getting iron armor. I'm getting that now. I don't want to deal with that. I feel like if I just joined this team, you know what I gotta do? AC sub to Kunoli. AC sub to Kunoli. Sub to Kunoli with several of these. Because I said it wrong. I gotta promote myself. Make sure he knows he's gonna be on a video. And I'm just gonna have to go ahead and go on my way. If I win, oh bet. I'm wrecked too. Alright, let's go. There's steaks on the line. And they're medium rare. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, pick up some of this. He's coming Mach 10. It might not have been a good idea to come over here. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I do think I can beat this guy in a PvP fight. However, he did have the 1-up on me. How much diamonds? 4? I think I could get Prot 2. He's got a fireball, so I'm going to do that. And Prot 2. Boom. Let's go. I'll take that. Anyhow, these people, they're stealing my stuff, right? They're stealing all of my goodies, and I'm sobbing, right? I'm out here in tears. Not really, but like, I'm like, all right, you know, it's fine. I'll just dismiss it. Okay. And so, you know, I continue with my stuff. I continue moving and grooving. I'm like, yo, all right. Let's just continue doing our stuff out here, right? And so, I finished up my project, or my experiment. I'm getting to the point where now it's time for me to use my hot 95% ethanol, right? I go in. All of my hot 90% ethanol is gone. They took all of it. They didn't even leave me a sausage. All of it is gone. And so now I'm out here like, yo, what am I supposed to do? Where's this guy at? Because I just saw him. And I don't like... Okay, he's over there. I'm going to go over here, get a iron... I'm going to get an iron sword. Hopefully. And I think my best bet is to take him on in a fight here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. You don't want into the steak. Stop! No, Gapple. Let's go. Let's go. No. Ah, good fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, I was shaking and everything. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll fill you in on another story another time. See y'all in the next one. Goodbye.